Hello. So that last video got cut short because dogs were barking and going crazy out there, and sorry about that cut off and everything. So I am gonna still post that last video just because it's short and sweet and tells y'all, hey, awesome, be awesome, kind of thing. So anyway, I am, however, going to, you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but I am gonna talk about sorry about the shakiness of the camera. I'm literally laying on my bed, and because I got a window unit in here. I think I told you guys that before. So it's already been a minute and I'm wasting your time. Those kind of videos actually irritate me. I hate those videos, so I don't like doing them myself. So anyway, let's get to the point. So I've had a lot of depression lately, and usually when it comes to with anxiety and depression kind of go hand in hand, because, well, when you have tons of anxiety, you tend to get depressed because it's depressing to have anxiety, especially as much as most people have. Now, one thing I noticed that whenever my anxiety went away, because I had so much anxiety for so long, for almost 2 decades, of crazy bouts of anxiety, that whenever the anxiety went away, the depression kicked in like hardcore, and I was having crazy bouts of depression, like just, oh my goodness, like crazy depression I had never had before. And it seemed like, and then I got over that and everything was fine. And then now it's almost like, instead of my body like automatically going to the anxiety whenever I'm having stressful situations or anything like that, it goes to depression. And I'm trying to get over that, but it's like it comes and goes is what happens. And so my depression the last few days has been really, well, actually the past couple of months, those of you who know my situation know I've been kind of bouncing around with the depression thing, and little tiny bits of like the little, well, I'm not going to say it's anxiety. It's like little tinges of anxiety, I guess. I guess it's normal nervousness, stress, and so I've been dealing with that. And so the depression, though, has me going all over the place. It's like my brain does not know what to focus on. And when it does focus on something, it's so much easier for your brain to focus on something negative than it is to focus on something positive. And so you can easily, especially those of us who have had anxiety ever, our brains easily go into that negativity, into that negative state of being. And so our brains, since we're naturally do that, it's like a habit of ours, then we end up doing that even in other situations, like with depression or whatever. We do end up getting to where we're like, oh, I'm depressed and this is happening and poor me and I'm a victim, and all these things start to happen. Now, that can also cause you to go into more anxiety because you have this roller coaster of emotions and stuff going on, and then it causes all these other things to happen, and then la 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 la. So we need to stop that. So one of these things that we need to do is to start changing the way you talk to yourself. So self-talk is super important, not only with depression, but definitely in anxiety. So you have to be able to tell yourself, stop it. Like if you're depressed and you're like, oh, you need to find that focal point. So like if you're sitting there and you're like, I am so, like, let's say, this is just something I'm throwing out there, okay, examples. So you're walking by the mirror, you're just already feeling down for the day, and you walk by the mirror and you're like, oh, I'm so ugly, and you start getting that feeling in your stomach and you start wanting to cry and all this stuff, and you're like, I'm so ugly, no wonder I don't get treated well. And then it starts. There goes the cycle. You start, this is why this, and this is why this, and I always mess everything up, and I'm blah, 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 blah. You start going, all these things started from you just saying, oh, I'm so ugly. From the moment you said that, you need to go back and be like, no, find little things that you like, oh, I love my hair is so beautiful, or oh my god, look at my eyes, you know, oh, look at the shape of my fingernails. I mean, I don't know, find something, you know, that you know you can focus on, even if it's just one thing. If you can just find one thing to help you, it will get you out of that cycle. So if you can just focus on that one thing, and be like, if you want to, just fix it. Like, for instance, you think, oh, my hair is so beautiful, oh my god, it's so soft, or whatever. You can go into the bathroom and just start playing with your hair and fix it and do whatever. If you're a girl, you know, I'm over here talking like a girl. So if you're a guy, I really don't know what guys do. But there's things you can do, like, to change your thought processes. So you're gonna have to like sit there and be like, wait a minute, you know, I'm going to use the same thing. I'm going to be like, okay, if a guy decided, because guys do it too, I know, I've spoken to a lot that have told me these things, you know, oh, I am ugly, no wonder girls don't like me, I am so unattractive. Maybe they don't use the word ugly, but they'll be like, I'm so unattractive, whatever. Stop it, like, right there. And you can be like, no, I know that I have a dad bod, you know, whatever you want to tell yourself. But I think guys are better at that stuff than women are. I think women have a lot of more issues when it comes to self-esteem than men. I think men are more naturally think they're amazing, even if they're not. And so I haven't really seen it in men as much as I have in women, but I have seen it in some men. So that's why I'm saying, like, I mean, I don't know what guys do. They can still, I guess they can say they have awesome hair. If they have a lot of hair, or if you're missing hair, then you can say, well, look at my eyes. You know, these are, all the girls used to chase me for these eyes. I have no idea what you would say. But like, whatever it is, like, just change the way you speak to yourself, your self-talk, and it will help everything. It'll switch around that depression. What is that? Turn that frown upside down, you know? It'll do that to yourself in your head. Like, make up crazy stories if you want to make you laugh. Like, I used to find any little thing amusing, and it always helped me to be positive, to be amusing. I had one of you guys today, that's friends with me on Facebook, actually reached out, was like, hey, I'm having all these issues, and he was like expecting to hear something positive from me, because he's used to that from the past, because he's been a follower for like many years. And so he was like, I just wanted to hear something positive. And I had told him something negative, so he was like, I wasn't expecting that, you know. And but I was just trying to be real and honest with him. So like, and then I started telling him all the positive stuff, because yes, there's a positive to everything. So like, just you got this. We all got this. Like, we're amazing creatures, and we are just amazing on so many levels and fronts. And so just remember that. So this is getting really long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, because I wanted to actually make a video about something I read today, and that I posted actually on my Facebook, and I posted it in my Facebook group. I think I did. Yes, I did, because that's where that guy responded to me from. So yes. So yeah, just I'm going to talk about that in my next video. So, but I love you guys. Remember, you're not alone, and turn that frown upside down. Love you guys.